What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about one from RLJE Films. It is Monster Party. Not to be confused with Mad Monster Party, of course. So the premise here is that we have three young friends, a girl and two guys, and they do like little side scams and stuff. Like she'll run interference on people while, the two guys rob a house. Small time scores. But the problem with that is that one of the guys really needs a big influx of cash because his dad is a degenerate gambler and he's in a huge amount of debt to these bookies, and if they don't get the cash, his dad's going to die. So it just so happens that around the same time, the girl is going to work a legit catering job for a catering firm at this big, plush mansion. And so the guys see an opportunity to make a bunch of cash. She really resists at first. She doesn't want to do it, but she ends up going for it. And their plan is just to make off with all this cash and take care of their problems once and for all, basically. Like, this is the big score to end all scores. The problem is once they get there, they realize that this is not an ordinary catering event and that they've stumbled into the middle of kind of a serial killer support group for serial killers who have stopped killing and are trying to reform. And of course, that doesn't always work out for them. And that's kind of the premise of the movie. I really thought this was a really cool movie. I really liked it. The premise was kind of interesting, but I've seen other similar movies about serial killer support groups and serial killers coming together to try to help each other in different ways. So I wasn't really sure, but I actually liked it. I thought it did a lot of fresh twists, and I thought the characters were really interesting. I appreciated how varied the killers were. So you had all these different types of killers under one roof, which I thought was really cool because I love serial killer memorabilia or whatever. I like serial killer movies and reading the books and the stories and the websites and stuff like that. So I'm probably kind of biased on this one, but I really like that part of it. I also thought it was really, really slick and really polished. Everything was really well done in this. The visuals are beautiful. The acting is great. It's got an amazing cast. You got Julian McMahon, Aaron Moriarty, Lance Reddick. It's got Michael Riley Burke, who played Bundy in played Ted Bundy in Bundy, which is one of the most outlandish serial killer movies ever made. He's got a small part here, but he still gets a few funny lines in. Speaking of dialogue, it does have some. It's well written, but it's not crazy quotable dialogue. But it has some kind of funny insults and some good creepiness. So there's that. Virginia Gardner. Before I move on from the cast, Virginia Gardner is excellent in this. She probably has the best overall role in the movie. It is a thriller at heart for the most part, but it also has some really huge bursts of horror style violence and gore, including some really well done set piece gore, like a head getting split in half, and there's a chainsaw, and there's a katana. So there's some horror elements in here as well. So don't dismiss it just if you happen to read something that makes it sound like a thriller, because there's definitely some horror elements here as well between the violence and the serial killer stuff. So I just had a really good time with it. I thought it was a really interesting premise. I thought that I was kind of reeled in from the beginning, and I had a lot of fun with it. I really liked it. Honestly, I liked everything about it. It ended up being just a really solid overall movie. I couldn't find a lot of complaints with it. So if you like horror movies, or you like serial killer movies, or you just like thrillers, although the violence might put off some of the more sensitive thriller viewers, I suppose, but if you're a horror fan or serial killer movie fan, definitely check it out. The Blu-ray is from RLJE Films, and it looks fine. It's nothing spectacular. Detail is solid. Colors are really vibrant, which is good because the visuals are a big draw here. But it's not something that's going to be reference level material, whatnot. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any extras, but on the plus side, it is priced really well. RLJE Films is really good with the prices on their Blu-rays. If you want to know more about the movie, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, and check out my full review. You can also follow a link there to Amazon if you want to buy it and support my, support my YouTube channel and my site directly. You can also check out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of movie reviews on my website. You can also check out hundreds and hundreds of reviews here on my YouTube playlist. And if you really like my stuff, please do drop me a sub. I would greatly appreciate it. It's a free, easy, direct way to support me. Help me to keep making these videos, keep making the reviews on my website. So I do greatly appreciate you, though, checking out Monster Party. If you're a horror fan, definitely give it a look. If you like serial killers, definitely give it a look. If you like people getting their hands chopped off, give it a look. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you soon.